Hey guys, it's Crusher, and as we all know, a lot of big changes have happened recently that have completely shifted the meta away from sustain and like infinite healing basically. This was a while ago, but Spit got nerfed, Flame Wisp got nerfed, Reinforce Healing got nerfed, Blood Shadow got nerfed, Reinforce in general, like the resistance got nerfed, Reinforced Armor pre-shrine got nerfed, All the Dead Gods pre-shrine got nerfed, and Alloy Blood pre-shrine got nerfed. So all these getting nerfed really just got rid of the big resistance meta that was going on, and you have to kind of switch up your builds if you want to play into this new meta. So usually what we'd used to do is we'd go 40 Shadow, and then we'd get Reinforce 50. Now it's called something called Lord's Tithe, and it only steals Ether. In my opinion, not worth it whatsoever. So honestly, I would never take Reinforce at all now, because you need to heal your friends to heal yourself. So Reinforce just generally isn't worth it, especially because they removed the health card that you used to get with it. And I would suggest, if you were going Shadowcast just for Blood Shadow, not worth it at all anymore. Same with Flame Charm. If you're going Flame Charm just for Flame Wisp, not worth it at all. There used to be like Halberd builds where you would go like 30 Flame Charm pre-shrine just to get the Flame Wisp. It's not worth it at all. The only thing I would recommend is if you want to go Shadow, make sure you get Blood Shadow and then get Flame Wisp, because that will give your Shadow passive heal. Or not passive heal, sorry. It'll give active heal when you're hitting. So it's like Vampirism on Shadow. So you'll steal Ether and you'll heal and you'll spawn puppets, which is honestly super good. So if you actually do want to make a Twisted Puppets build, or sorry, not a Twisted Puppets build. If you do want to make a Shadow build, make sure it's Twisted Puppets. Even if you're not going Flame Launchers, and get Flame Wisp. You need it. It's needed. And if you go 75, you can hide your animations with Emperor's Flame, and you can get the explosions off. So it's very powerful. Right now, Crypt super powerful with Twisted Puppets. You heal on M1, you do burn damage, and you spawn puppets. I would suggest now, I wouldn't say All the Dead Gods is worth it, unless you are going a 90 intelligence build. That's the only time I would say it's worth it, because you can also stack a Ring of Pestilence. But the normal 40, 65, it's not worth it anymore. I wouldn't suggest doing it. And then a pre-shrine Reinforced Armor, where you would go 90, 30, and then shrine it off. Not worth it at all. What I would say is, if you do want to get Reinforced Armor, what you can do is get 30 pre-shrine, and then get 90 Fortitude post-shrine. This way you get the health. And so, okay, here, I'll give an example. I'm just going to make a terrible build real quick. 91, 40, 55. And then we'll go some Thunder. Wait. Yeah, hold on. Alright. We want to level up power up to 8, so we can shrine, save. So you get the talents here. Shrine of Order. 94, and this way you can get all the Bastion talents, and then what are we gonna get? 40 strength, 80 thunder, then get Katana, and you can go 25, so you can get Spine Cutter. And then, I mean, we could even go like what, Champion Sword on this, 40 medium. And then we have 4 points for, I mean, I guess we just go 44. And this way, and this build isn't terrible. This way you get Reinforced Armor without the nerf, and you get the HP from Fortitude, Showstopper, Ghost and Spine Cutter, the Bastion talents and the Health talent for Willpower, and then 55 for the tankiness from Charm and Chaotic Charisma, and then Thunder for Thunder, obviously. So this would just be a simple example of a build in the new meta, or how you could create a build. And then for Alloy Blood, I would never suggest. So a lot of people would do is they go 100 Iron Sting pre-shrine, and then they'd save, they'd Shrine of Order, and then their build would be super tanky because they'd have half damage off of Speed Demon. I would not suggest this at all anymore. It is nerfed to Oblivion, so the only time I would suggest going Alloy Blood is, and actually this is what I wanted to touch on next, the new meta that we're going to see. Actually, I don't think Alloy Blood does this. Whatever. What I think we're going to see, because of the fall of the sustain meta, I do believe we are going to see, hold on, reset or not. I do believe we are going to see the rise of No Life King as an enchant, Vampirism as an enchant, and damage modifiers. So what I mean is high damage builds, like Hive Lord builds, are going to flourish. Like the Divine Greatsword builds, all those. Sorry. Like Kyr's Glaive with Dedo, that might come back. Just things with really high damage are going to be so powerful now because they don't have that sustain. They can't just parry you a bunch and get all their health back. They have to actually fight to get their health back. And if you're doing a lot of damage, they can't really counteract that anymore. I do think we will see a rise in the Bloodforged Crown as like an actual accessory, like not as a vanity, because No Life King, I do believe, will come back in the meta. So let's say you get like Champion Sword, No Life King, you have 80 Flame Charm, like that's a perfect example of a No Life King build, because you get that, you can get like Cauterized Wounds, remove your blood loss. If you don't have Flame, you can get the Bloodforged Crown. I don't know if Alloy Blood helps with the blood loss. I think it's the blood damage from Speed Demon. You can correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm not sure about that one. But yeah, anything that lowers blood loss is going to be super powerful now. Hemophilia is obviously the worst flaw, never get it. And then like No Life King with like Grand Feast and Mercy Kill. And while you're in a gank, if you like kill a bandit or something like that, if there's like an NPC and you kill it real quick, you can gain your blood back and you can stay alive for that much longer. Alright, so let's say we wanted to make a No Life King build. I would say 75 Flame Charm. This is like a simple one. We go 1 into medium, 75 Flame Charm, 40 Strength for Showstopper, 1 Fortitude, 1 Agility, we have the race. 30 Willpower for Bastion, 1 Charisma, Save, Shrine, 25, 40 for Champion Sword, 40, 80, we get 90. Alright, then we can go Katana. Katana is actually pretty good now. Katana, 25. Alright. So right here, just a simple build. Obviously, you can make this a lot better. But what we have here is we have Twisted Puppets with Emperor's Flame and Flame Wisp. The new Flame Wisp with Twisted Puppets is probably the best way to use it, because you get the buffs of, well, Shadow, and then you get Cauterized Wounds, and you can put like Vampirism, or wait, no, we're going to No Life King, sorry. You get No Life King on your weapon, and that way you'll have Reinforced Armor, you'll have Cauterized Wounds, you'll have a Flame Wisp, you can get Grand Feast, because you got the Strength, and you got the Willpower. So you just do this, and you can pretty much, this is like the new way to sustain. This only works in the overworld, obviously, because No Life King is disabled in Chime, but this is probably the most tanky like kind of build you can make. Obviously, you won't have the best damage output, but you can have like Bloodless on your Shadow, and you can just be living forever pretty much. Maybe have like Contractor, and then get Eclipse Kick for your main wave damage. Just something simple. It's an easy build. You can do a lot of damage if you wanted. 25, you get 20 on this. You can get Spine Cutter. And 28. So like this is just a very simple build. Obviously, you can also go Shadow Hereblade. If you wanted, you can go Shadow Hereblade. Shadow Hereblade's very powerful still, so that is an option. But if you do want the tankiness, No Life King, obviously very powerful, super good. So Cauterized Wounds is going to be good. And the other part, damage modifiers. Damage modifiers are going to be so powerful now. I have a video on that, so if you guys want to check out damage modifiers on my channel, I'll put it up in the little corner. If you guys like this kind of video, consider liking and subscribing. Check out my other videos. If you join my Discord, I stream every day. I post videos every day. See you guys next time.